Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to do some more Epic 7 Guild War content. So hopefully the fights go well, we don't necessarily lose all of our units for stupid reasons, and you know, it just is good, hopefully. So enjoy the video, and here we go. We are back for the very hot Monday and Guild War against Stormblood. They are rank 272, and we are rank 176. If I die before these are done, then it is because it is currently 35 degrees in the UK, and it is very hot, and it's making me sad. So, Celsius, obviously, to, you know, to make it clear. So, we could win these fights a lot easier than I'm making it, but I'm going to do dumb stuff because I want to play with something a little bit different. We've just made a counter Elena. She's not the greatest, but she's not the worst, right? I don't think. So I'm going to put her in, and we're going to see how it goes. If it don't work, it don't work. Because realistically, we should be able to just run Singelica plus Violet and clear the entire fight with, like, just those two. We don't even really need Singelica. I'm not even sure why Singelica's here. Why is Singelica here? I've forgotten. Oh, so she can, like, cleanse the Violet of the debuffs, I think, is why she's here, but I don't think it matters. And we could just put her on bottom instead. But whatever, it's too late now, we're here. In the bottom team, we're going to run Amelia, Celine, and Hwayong. The idea is that Celine is going to get triggered by Ran, kill Ran, push forward, kill Straz, and then Hwayong will be fine because even if she gets hit by, what's his name, Ran, it's not going to kill her. Then we can just kick the rule with an attack buffed Hwayong and win. It's the idea. If it loses, it loses. Like, I expect it to lose, honestly, because I could be doing this a lot better, like I said, but... Is that a fast rem? That's a 200 speed rem. Oh no, it's not. It's like a 190 speed rem. Still, that's a 190 speed rem. What the fuck? That's so bizarre. Is that AoE? Attacks all enemies with a meteor or shower, granting invincibility for 1 turn, increased effect resistance for 2 turns. Yeah, sure. Oh, I shouldn't have done that actually, because I'm just gonna give the fucking that Guardian of Light Eye. I just removed it to reapply it. I should have just hit the rem with the skill 1, but it's whatever, don't matter. I didn't think about it until, like, it had happened, to be honest. Kill the rem. There we go. You're approaching me?
Are you doubting me?
Hold on, you're approaching me? Ah da da. Why would you do that? Hold on. Why did she attack Violet? I have elemental advantage. Or disadvantage, even. With the Sin. Why did she attack Violet? I don't have a provoke. What? Wait. Lowest HP unit don't matter. She should attack Sin every time because she's light and I'm dark. That's how the elemental triangle works. Or the elemental, like, mesh, I guess, because it's light-dark as well. Light always attacks dark, dark always attacks light, fire always attacks earth, earth always attacks ice, and ice always attacks fire. That's, like, the entire point of the elemental system existing. Is that, like, in PvP fights like this, you're supposed to abuse it. Because the AI is garbage and don't know what it's doing. So, like, that should never have attacked Violet, ever. Yeah, AOL is high. What the fuck? Unless I've got a provoke that I'm just not aware of somewhere in the group. Like, I'm looking at the group and I don't see one. But maybe I've got one somewhere. Maybe Ceci redirected provoked her into Violet or something. That's really weird. That's not how that's supposed to work. Whatever, though. Oh, it might have been invincible. If Singelica was invincible at the time, she'll have attacked the non-invincible target because it goes elemental priority, then invincibility. Oh well, I'm sorry, Ran, but it looks like the game is over.
I gave you a chance.
This is a fast Straz, by the way.
It's too late to
It don't
say
matter,
sorry now.
but it's a fast Straz, by the way. It was outspeeding my Amelia, so I actually 5%ed the Straz.
I'll fight you. Here I go.
Goodbye.
My most powerful strike. I didn't win this alone. Thank you for helping me.
Yep, that is how you deal with that tower. You just run Celine into the Ran and wait for him to die. The thing that's funny is that because Ran buffed himself, I actually killed him. If Ran hadn't buffed himself, the attack buff, and I'd have given it to Straz as well, I'd have probably killed the Straz. But that meant that Ran was like a higher attack power than Straz, while Celine just fucking murdered him immediately, so that's pretty good. But yeah, 1 down, 2 to go. Easy enough first fight. Doing some random other stuff rather than just op sig, flan, watch a shuri, you know, always nice. But see if we can hit the other burning fortress and then see what the last fight has in store for us after that. So yeah, see you in the next fight. Right, so we are back for the second fight. I'll answer that question in a little bit. But essentially, the TLDR on Great Chief Kwana is, and this is going in as well, is that she's a Kaide's hunter, and that's it. Right, so, full disclosure, bottom team is maybe going to lose, and I could easily win the bottom fight, but we're not going to do it on purpose because I want to use Elena because she's been built. But, the top team, we're going to try and see if we can beat it with Alencia, Zahak, and Angel of Sin, Angelica. I'll get it wrong eventually. Get it right eventually. And the idea is that we do the same thing we normally do. We didn't look at our stats, even though you already know them, probably. We throw the Zahak into the Violet, kill the Violet, she does a revive bullshit, nobody cares, and then Lancey's just going to kick these two until they die, and then we'll win. And the bottom team, we're going to run the Elena that has been, again, built up. I've decided today's an Elena game, an Elena day, even. But we're going to try Elena, we're going to hope that this ML Ken is fully geared, he is, and will not die immediately, which he might. And can help me kill the Charlotte, and then the Carrot is here to get bans on things, and also hopefully can help me kill things. She might not, we might lose. We probably do lose. And, like, we 100% win this with a completely different team that we always use against this comp, but I want to do something different, so we're doing something different. And I want to use Elena, so. I said this, like, just before starting the recording, and I'm saying it during the recording as well. The second fight is 100% me inting. Because we 100% win that second fight if I play it properly. Which I'm not. On purpose. So, I'm just putting that out there so everybody knows that we are intentionally throwing one of the two fights. Right, luckily he's not going to get injured too much by this, as in, like, he's going to have decent HP left over. I want the Chloe to take as many turns as possible before we kill the Crow too far down. Purely because the longer Crow goes without being 50%, the better. Though at this point, actually no, it'd be better if I can push him below 50 now, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, OP Cigarette, Flan, Watcher, Shuri would be the team you would normally run for that team, and it would win, like, every time. That killed? Sorry, I looked away because I looked at chat. That killed? The fuck? How? I know defense broke him, but what the fuck? What the fuck did that kill him? Oh, dual attack, right. I was gonna say. I know Alencia is strong, but she's not that fucking strong. Goodbye, HP. What little of it remains. I fucking love Alencia. She's so good. Like, she's far from the MVP, but she's still really fucking good. Right, so it's a fast landy, which sort of sucks. But, luckily, this happened first. So, We get the heal here, we get the push forward, we get in front of the Landy. We remove all the bullshit from all of them, apart from the stealth on the Landy, which is fine. But we get invincibility, which is the main fucking thing that's really good. Because that means that this does no damage. The Charlotte gets pushed in front and also does no damage. And then Carrot gets to do her thing while still being invincible. No, okay, that sucks. But it's fine, because we can just soul burn the burn. And do big damage to the Landy, hopefully. Very close. Carrot's fine. Ken can counter that, push forward. Then we defense break the Landy, and hopefully it kills her. Very close. That kills the Landy. This might kill Ken, actually. Jesus, that actually killed them both. I wasn't expecting them both to die. I mean, I sort of was if Ken was going to die then. Okay, so... I'll be honest, this probably isn't winnable, but I am going to leave it to just keep going. Does she get a barrier naturally? She doesn't, right? Nah. Can she kill me? Our rebellion is hard cards against a lot of teams, yeah. Right, look. Realistically... Oh, she got Justice for All. No, I can't win. Bitch. If she didn't have Justice for All, this would be winnable. If she was wearing any of her artifacts, this would actually be winnable. Genuinely. But with her having Justice for All, this isn't winnable. Because if she keeps proccing the heal over time, I can't do any damage to her. If she didn't proc that at all for a good while, I could actually win this. But Justice for All, like, literally fucking stops me from winning this fight. Which is a real shame, because it would have been funny if I could have killed the Charlotte with the Elena. If I had a thing, Aureus for Ken, we'd have been alright, because Ken would have killed her by now. Which is, like, a bit sad. Right, so, because she's doing nothing but proccing the thing, we're just going to yield. Because as much as I know I could beat this, I'm never going to beat it because she's going to keep proccing that. So we'll just yield out now. It's unfortunate, but, like, we could have won that, even with just Elena, if she was not wearing an artifact that would give her that, that buff. Eventually we would win. Because she don't have any healing unless she's lifesteal, which I don't think she was. So that was unfortunate. I knew it was most likely going to lose. I did, yeah, I did. Like I said, I go on record. I went on record and said that was a loss on my part because I'm inting. I absolutely said that I was going to int that because I wanted to use Elena, but it went better than I expected. And realistically, Elena could have soloed that. If Ken was a bit tankier, or maybe we didn't use Carrot and we'd have brought like a different unit instead that had like a way to give me a bit more defensive options, we would have been completely fine. But because Ken's not super bulky and Carrot had like low HP and we didn't get a lot of healing out of Elena because like no counterattack early and the thing being the way it is, like the passive being the way it is, it was sort of put us in a bad slot. Like if we could have done it a bit differently, like if Charlotte had attacked before Carrot, we might have been better off as well. But unfortunately, the Carrot got a turn before the Charlotte. But either way, 2 down, 1 to go. We'll see if we can find something else to use Elena in because she's built. We might as well use her, right? See if we can do one more. Though if I do see another FCESI comp, I'm probably just going to hit it with the OP Cigarette thing. Hopefully I find this exact tower again, an OP Cigarette, to prove a point, but you already know it all works. You already all know it works because you've seen it plenty of times here, so... Yeah, anyway, on to the third fight. Final fight of the day. We are going to hit this tower, and it looks like I'm bullying, but he is rank 70 with weird teams, so we'll see if the weird teams pay off, I guess. It's also another opportunity to use Elena because there are a grand total of 3 AoEs here, so that should work out quite nicely, hopefully. Unless we get slept by the Leica immediately, which is likely to happen. 193 effects resistance. That might be alright. We've got Fsesi to give us actual protection this time, considering the protection wasn't there last time for the ML Ken, and that's why we lost him, and we could have brought him here if I knew this tower existed, but whatever. And we're going to bring Shadow Mommy, because I feel like bringing her along and getting her to do stuff. She's still not maxed out. I don't think she ever will get maxed out, but maybe at some point. Let me have a quick look. If I can at least do a skill 1. Is this like maximum... Oh, critical hit. Damage reduction effect. Okay. We have enough stuff to do one more, so I guess we'll do one more. There you go. Have some more damage. So yeah. We're gonna run these 3, and we're gonna assume that it'll be fine. We'll try and, like, seal him so he can't revive. Or something. And the bottom team, we're going to run Celine, because we like Celine. We're going to run Violet, because Violet would technically just solo this team anyway, realistically, unless the Bellona's got, like, the Misha, and just hits him immediately. And we're going to bring Dilibert, because we don't need to bring Dilibert, but there's a lot of debuffs here, so we might as well bring Dilibert. Why not? Why not, right? So, yeah, here we go. Right, are you gonna sleep me? Flower shower. Why did that show up like activated? Oh, I'm fucking immune. Ah.
Are you doubting me?
Oh, I'm immune on 2 of them, and she can't remove it. I guess we throw up the invincibility to keep Archdemon alive. We don't need to, but we might as well. Ha! Found you. She doesn't look like she's geared. It's a shame that that resisted.
This way.
Here I go.
Look beyond the sky.
I was sort of hoping to get rid of the Arby's thing, but yeah, Leica's incredibly rare to, like, show up anywhere.
Shall we go to the land steeped in
Let's throw this up to get some more protection. They might just be ungeared, and it might just be a really weird defense. Like, at least the Free Spirits area does seem to be. The Leica's geared, though.
Children of the stars.
The Leica's almost certainly geared.
Prove your
That's a soul for the Arby. Get sealed. If I hit him again, he dies.
all you've got.
Pop. Oh, maybe not.
Don't put all your faith in
Because now if we kill him, he can't revive because of the seal.
Are you doubting me?
Because that's part of his passive. Yeah, it's because Teo's garbage is why you never see Teo. Teo counters, like, a grand total of 1 comp, and it has to be, like, a very specific set of 2 units, and everything else he doesn't do anything against. So, he's literally worthless, unfortunately.
Once you've faced me, you'll become darkness yourself.
And that's, like, not entirely... Oh, yeah, I could have really waited for that, but it's whatever. That's not entirely true, but it is. Like,
Can you handle this?
the community sort of build for him is, or the, you know, community accepted way to play a Teo is to run him versus Pera Huayong. Like, specifically.
All you've got.
But not everybody has a really good Pera, so running Teo against it is like a coin flip. Whereas running running, like, something a bit different is, to, like, deal with it is, like, generally a bit, like, running Dilibert is generally a bit better, right? Because at least she's sort of useful. That's REDJB into Perahua, yeah. Like, them doing the thing. The buff to DJB made it so that, like, DJB is a lot more viable as well now. So, like, you can very much ignore
Show you my secret weapon.
a lot of the other stuff that deals with it, because DJB just finishes it on his own. But the thing with Taya, also nice and easy fights, and I'm, like, not really saying much about the fights, but yeah, the fights are super easy. There's not really much to say. Like, Dilibert did a thing because of the debuffs, got to push forward after the end of it all. Like, most of that didn't seem geared, and it was probably bullying more than it should have been, but, you know, it is what it is. It was an interesting looking defense, like something unique, so I thought it might be geared interestingly and like do something, but it ended up not being geared, so, or mostly geared, so it's whatever, but it's fine, right? But anyway, that's all for Guild War for Monday. We'll be back on Wednesday, where it's hopefully cooler, and I'm not melting, to do more Guild War. So, until then, thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next Guild War.